good, YouTube? Smash Bros. Pro 33 here, bringing you a dual commentary with dCraw.
What is up, guys? It's dCraw here.
And so, if you guys have been all about the news lately, you guys have heard about Black and White 2 and how it's scheduled to release for Japan in June. And so, we're here to talk about what we think of it personally.
Yeah, and it's announced to come out this year's fall for us guys that are not Japanese, so that's pretty big news as well.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, oh man, it's going to come out like next year or something like that, because, I mean, it's February now, it's usually like 6 months or so later. But, nah, so the sooner the better, so they must have had this stuff planned.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like the Platinum.
It was really surprising.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't believe how fast they came up with this, because, I mean, I expected a sequel, but I kind of expected it like the grade, just like the slight update.
Yeah, of course. Like, this is the first time they do like a direct, what we supposed to be a direct sequel, because Platinum, Crystal, Emerald, and Yellow version, they didn't change much. You know, they like upgraded some stuff, added some post-game things for you to do, and everyone was expecting the gray version with maybe an updated Kyurem, but not the fusion. Like, is this Digimon already? Not just kidding.
Yeah, the fusion thing, I personally think it's pretty cool. Like, in terms of aesthetics, like, I personally like it. I like the Zekrom Kyurem personally better for aesthetics, but I don't know how it would work in terms of competitive battle for those of you that actually battle competitively.
Yeah, I like the Reshiram Kyurem one in terms of aesthetics, but I don't know, how do you think the fusion is going to work? Like, my opinion would be like the Kyurem would fuse with the white stone or the black stone, depending on which Pokemon, because I don't think it will fuse with the real Pokemon. I don't know, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like the two separate Pokemon per se, but probably more or less maybe like an item or something. Kind of like a Giratina.
Exactly. And, yeah, I was wondering if they would be just new forms or like evolutions, but it would be ridiculous if it would be an evolution.
Yeah, evolutionary.
They should just up the stats though, because Kyurem really needs those.
Yeah, it's not great. Like, if it was a little faster, then it would be that'd be something. But I mean,
and the typings. What do you think?
I mean, it all depends. If they keep the dragon typing, then what would it be? Because it still retains some of the ice type qualities. So, what would it really do?
To be honest, I really think they're gonna maintain the dragon typing, because it's weird to take out the dragon typing and they really can't add the electric/fire depending on which one. So if they keep the dragon ice, it would kind of suck competitively wise, because you don't really gain anything with the nice/dragon type. Because
those big stealth rocks.
Yeah, but if it was ice fire, it would be worse. But yeah. I don't know. If they gave it like roost, it would maybe compensate.
That's a stretch. I mean, considering if they keep the same speed,
of course, it is a stretch.
I mean, it's stealth rocks. It's inevitable.
Exactly.
So then
the electric ice type, it would be cool, because one of the two best offensive typings. Even though people are forgetting that there is already an electric/ice type, the Rotom Frost. But people forget because it's really not good competitively, because of only learning Blizzard or even Power Ice. That sucks a lot.
I mean, if maybe the separate forms could learn separate TMs, maybe they'll fix that this game, but if the separate Rotom forms could learn, like, say, Rotom Cut could learn maybe Giga Drain.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, if they could do it like a flamethrower, surf, ice beam. I guess Giga Drain is the better. It's the better grass type move below a hydrant.
Yeah.
Especially wise because Leaf Blade is a little better.
Yeah, Leaf Blade wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, it would be stupid.
Yeah.
And for the Rotom fan, I don't know what they can add.
But whatever, it's troll enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Alright, but digressing from the Rotom forms, back to the Reshikirum / Zekirum, whatever you want to call it.
It's actually called Black Curum and White Curum. They announced it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I think I don't think they will have the name written Black Curum because over 10 characters, obviously.
Yeah.
They probably it's going to be like the Gastrodon East, Gastrodon West, where you don't really see the East and West outside of the Pokédex.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, they just keep it as Curum, but the thing is, how do you think that would play in terms of in-game?
I don't know. Skyman is still called Shaman, right? Or is it called Skyman?
It's still Shaman.
Yeah, it would probably be like that, you know, like in-game. I don't know, like Curum almost evolved, but not really gained an item and gained a new typing. I don't know. Will it lose its Dragon Stab? Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It would be really strange. Like, would it still be able to get Draco Meteor?
I don't see why not. I mean, if it's still a Dragon type, then it would be able to get Draco Meteor. But maybe, like, I remember WoW Chase was saying maybe, like, kind of like the Dialga Palkia items, maybe something to give them, like, compensate for the stab.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Is, you know, like the Adamant Orb, it would power up Dragon and Steel.
The dual typings.
Yeah, but the thing is, kind of a triple stab, that would kind of be overkill.
Yeah, and they can't really do triple typing.
Yeah, triple typing would just be really weird. And that would be so much more mechanics to do.
It wouldn't work. It would be really stupid.
I mean,
you would get, if they change that for the next generation, you would have like maybe fire, ice, and flying guy. It would be like dead upon entry with stealth rocks.
Yeah.
They can't really do that. It's really stupid if they do, and it will just ruin the game.
Yeah, it really would. This dual typing is enough calculating.
Exactly.
And there's still going to be more typings to come. I mean, we haven't seen a fire grass, I don't think.
Nah, they haven't. I would like to see a normal ghost. Really, I would just love to see a normal ghost.
Wait. That would... Oh, wait, I was going to say another no weakness, but that would be weak to dark.
Yeah. You could put Justified and it would be a physical attacker, but it would just be stupid.
It's like...
With that one berry that reduces damage from dark types.
But watch, if that does end up happening, God forbid, then it's going to probably have piss poor stats like Electros. Because we were all hyping about Electros, and then it ended up not being great. I
don't think it's bad though.
I mean, it works.
Dual. It has good attack stats and special attack stats, so you can do a lot of things with it. It's a really good range setup for NU.
Base 105 offensive stats is workable, but it's slow. So in Trick Room it could work, I guess, but it's just...
But it has good bulk to resist stuff. It doesn't need that speed. I don't think so. I quite like it. You can have other faster I don't know, other faster Pokemon on your team. And that would be a cool bulky guy with great access to a great move pool.
Yeah, that's
just rambling about the Electros now.
Yeah, talking about that big no weakness.
Yeah.
But maybe some new babies would be nice too.
I don't really like babies. They're like pointless. Like, really though, like.
I mean, Little Cup. Think about it.
Let's create a pre-evolution for Electabuzz in Magmar. Should they evolve at level 15? No. Let's put it at level 30. Like, what?
But thank God they weren't those late evolutions. But still, like, I mean, babies. I mean, come on. I mean, it'd be usable stuff in Little Cup. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Like a baby Heracross.
Oh yeah, like one that could evolve either to a Pinsir or to a Heracross.
Yeah, I can see that. I can actually, or a Pinsir Scyther, something.
Nah, Scyther has an evolution already.
Well, yeah, true. True. And Scyther can't be used in Little Cup.
Yeah, I don't really like Little Cup, so I don't really want to play this.
I mean, Little Cup's interesting, but I don't know. I don't play it much.
To be honest, I think it's more repetitive than OU. There's like 20 good Little Cup Pokemon, and that's all.
And then the rest.
You can be an original guy, but it wouldn't work in Little Cup.
Yeah. And wow, we're just rambling about stuff other than Black and White too. Holy cow.
Yeah. Oops.
No. That's what talking's about. You get sidetracked. But regardless of that, back to Black and White 2 once again. In terms of the in-game, I don't think it'll change too much, but I think it would change enough that it could provide more fun in terms of maybe just battling in general.
Explain the N and Gets's story. That would be just cool. And I know a lot of people would not agree with me, but please make new starters. I'm tired of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Samurot's okay, and Emboar, I don't like Emboar, and Superior is just
I know, but Samurott gets tired really quick. And one thing that I liked a lot in Diamond Pearl is all of them had the secondary typings. That was cool, like.
Yeah, and Poleon was a monster.
Exactly, you would have
Love Empoleon.
A good secondary typing. Like Empoleon could beat an Infernape, and an Infernape could beat an Empoleon.
Because
I always found that whoa.
And then Torterra has a chance against Infernape.
Exactly, Torterra secondary typing can beat Infernape and Empoleon, and Empoleon could beat Infernape, but could also beat the Torterra with an Ice Beam or something. And I don't know. I always thought that it would be cool to have secondary typings strong against the weak. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
that would really be awesome again. And
personally, I doubt it.
The starters, which I really kind of think it would be possible, unless they change the character, because it would be pointless to have the same character choose the same starters, and the story would. How would it differ then? But if they gave us the monkeys, I would just not play the game.
No, personally, I doubt that they'll change the starters solely because it is still Unova. So
I don't know that. You really don't know now.
Well, true. But it's Black and White too. I personally don't think they're going to introduce a new region, but then
yeah,
again,
I don't think that it would be really difficult.
I mean, in the short amount of time span, I mean, usually new games take about 2 years. This is about 6 months premature of that or something like that.
Yeah. They could, like, have new islands, I guess.
Yeah, like a new post-game, which would be really great.
Exactly, and if they had new islands, they could, like, discover a new grass, a new fire, and a new water type. That would be possible, I guess. because I never really like having to choose again a starter that I really already played in Platinum and Emerald. It didn't bother me.
Oh god. Oh, sorry about that, guys. A Skype call is just derp, diddy derp. That was just. Yeah. Of course.
God damn it.
Connection is very slow.
Yeah.
Of course. But anyway, we're gonna try and keep this going for just a little longer.
Yeah, we can cut that.
Yeah, but back to the post game. I mean, we can all agree that the black and white post game was really, really dry.
Exactly. The game died after you beat the first Elite Four. You did not even have to face the champion, and the story would be already over.
It was pointless after that. All you had to do was like raise your Pokemon. It's like, okay, I got the lucky egg, I can do that.
And you can challenge Cynthia, which is good.
That was the only actual perk, if anything. But you have to do like 20 hours more of training.
Just walk in a random villa and oh, it's Cynthia. Oh, the music is starting. Oh, the battle is starting. God damn it! Facing Garchomps again.
Oh, chompy.
But I'm really hoping they make a completely new story that will just blow my mind.
Well, if it's a direct sequel, I don't think personally that it'll change a lot, but it'll change to the degree that it'll be entertaining.
Yeah, like a direct continuation, like in a movie. The black and white, the original black and white story would be important and always present, but never really repeated, you know?
Yeah.
The point I'm making, like, why would you have to go to cities you already been, challenge gym badges you already beat, if it's a sequel?
So
that part I really cannot understand.
It'd actually be pretty cool if you can maybe do a file transfer and say you need to get another 8 badges or something. Maybe you can transfer your party over somehow. I don't know.
That would be a possibility, actually.
I can see that. I mean,
but that would be difficult for people who only had 1DS.
Yeah, that is true. So
unless you could fabricate the party, like
action replay
when you're choosing your character, you would choose the 6 Pokemons you had with you, and they will be like automatically level 50 and have the best 4 moves they can.
Mm-hmm.
And you would you would have like a stock of hard scale. I don't know, something like that. But it would be still really weird to start a game with 6 level 50 Pokemon, because if you can catch new guys, what's the point?
I just
Still there?
yeah.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, awkward silence. But I personally think we covered what we need to cover, so I think we're gonna call it quits for now, because not only is there just busy stuff to do, but we've covered everything. So
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for this podcast kind of thing. Maybe we'll do this again sometime soon, because I enjoyed it personally.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Pretty chill acts.
Yeah. So till next time, I'm Smash Bros. Pro 33.
And I'm dCraw.
And we are signing out.